I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I could do it on my own, but I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin ain't your teeth, can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. I lose control when you're not here with me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Hello, 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 hello. Hope everyone is okay. We will start in a few seconds. Just let me share my video, give 30 more seconds to those who will join us. And we will begin on our webinar. Webinar that is about legal and communication on MLM. So just let me share my screen. 1 second. Okay, this is good, this is good, and this is good. And I think that you see my screen and you still can hear me. So, okay, it's time to start. So we will thank you for joining us first. Thank you very much. Thank you for all those who are good on time. Thank you very much for the interpreters who will translate everything I say. I will try not to speak too fast. I will try to help your role, and I will try not to be too long. So, but we have a lot of things to share and you know it's important because we are on MLM. There's a lot of wrong companies, not legal companies, and we are one of those who are legal, fully legal, and we don't want to be merged with those who are not. And this is why we need to be very, very in control of our communication. Just to make it quick, you know that the MLM industry is mainly is used very frequently borderline with pyramidal system, with sectary deviations, and we are we need to clean more blank, more white than white. We have to clean more white than white. It means that what is authorized on some companies is not okay with us. For example, I've been employee in a company where we had this reflection in team, and we have to close your eyes, and you have to be with yourself and to hear your heart beating, and so and your this is called team building when it's company. When it is on MLM industry, it is a guru trying to influence people. So what's accepted on some companies, traditional, and I mean, it's good to have team buildings, is sometimes not accepted with us. This is why we really have to take a real and a very strong care of what we do and how we do things and what we say. I just would like to be sure that I'm not sure that we are recording this. Can I do it by myself? No, I don't think so. Ilian, if you're somewhere here, can you be sure that we record this training? Oh yeah,
Yes, it's
you told me
recording.
before I ask. We are recording because yeah, okay, perfect. Guys, let's go. We will go through many things, and I'm very happy to be able to share that with you. Okay, so let's start here if it goes okay. Yeah. First, I think that we have a lot of tools, we have a lot of marketing tools, we have a lot of presentation tools, we have a lot of things that can help to present what we do. But I think that you have to speak when you have 20 seconds or less than 1 minute to explain what you do. You need to have a pitch that is very clear, and I recommend that you speak to the logic of people. And to speak to the logical brain of people, it is to speak to them with a very clear business model. Just give me 1 second before I go on that, because I have okay, I have some messages, but it's okay. What I do, that on my part of my work, I didn't present myself. I'm Eric Aubin. I am the Vice President for Europe for MWRLife. I'm in charge of, let's say, many things, but many things about legal, many things about medias. So yeah, and when I work with a journalist, and you see on the video here that sometimes it happens that I work with them. I will not put the sound, but okay, it was on traveling, and I was on the national channel, and it's not me there. You will see me later on. And the journalists sometimes ask me, okay, can you tell me what you're doing? So I'm just telling them about the business model. And I emphasize the ambassadors, the client role and the ambassador's role at the end. And it's very interesting to go this way, because at the end of the day, here I am, I'm not having any red flag. No objections. Nobody is telling me it is a pyramid. Nobody is telling me. I'm just giving the good part of the MLM models that we develop, that is innovative, and that is an interesting one. Let me do it for you. And I registered that. So are you ready? And I hope that you will be able to hear everything. Here is the business model in less than 1 minute. Okay, let's start with the client. The client can choose between different type of membership, free with the guest pass or paid monthly depending on his travel needs. Thanks to
No more
this
plus.
membership, he
We
will get an exclusive access to the Travel Advantage booking platform. This platform will allow him to benefit from great services, great savings, and full support. Why great savings? Because Travel Advantage is working with vendors who negotiate gross prices for us. We apply a very small margin above these gross prices, what give super prices to the
Bună
client.
tuturor!
Clients are put in
Abia acum.
relation with the company thanks to independent distributors, entrepreneurs that we call MWRLife ambassadors. Because ambassadors are developing clients, they receive bonuses and commissions like for any commercial business.
Okay, if here it is. Sorry for the plus. I have another slide where it is there's no plus, but here it was a video that was recording. Okay, let's do it again. We start with the client. Okay, let's stop it, and we just come back for a few seconds. The question is, what are you doing? Usually I answer, I'm working on the travel industry. Oh, lucky you, good. And are you a travel agency? I have it's a very innovative model. Okay, let me explain it to you very quickly. We start with the client. A client is paying a membership. Through this membership, it's a monthly membership. As you pay Netflix to get videos, here you pay a monthly membership to get access to a booking platform that is called Travel Advantage. This booking platform is working with vendors who are giving us gross prices, but we add a very small margin because most of our sales come from the membership. And as a consequence, the client is making very, very important, usually very important savings because our margins are very, very small. And we use entrepreneurs, independent entrepreneurs, who are bringing clients, linking clients to the company. And as anybody, when you bring a client to a company, you get a bonus or a commission. This simple. Usually, 100% of the time, people say, oh, great, it's interesting. And how can I be a client? Okay, you pay a membership. Oh, how much is it? And I explain it. And oh, great, super. And you said about the activity that could I be an ambassador? And I just say, yeah. And I explain very easy, very smoothly the role of the ambassador. And that's it. People are in. If I start every time you have an objection, like it's a pyramid. Oh, I don't like this type of system. It's an MLM system, with this face. I don't like that. It's usually because you motivated through your words, you motivated this objection. So it's very important for me. It's very important to speak to the logic of people, speak to the brand, and tell them about the business model. And the business model is very, very easy. So now let's see what authorities are saying about MLM, and it will give us some tracks to avoid some words or some actions. In France, we have the MWR, that is an official or governmental organization that is fighting against sectarian deviations. And what they say on the reports, it was in a report of 2020 and 21, they said that the MLM is an attractive sector and it can be an opportunity to benefit from an additional income or getting more money without having to show any qualifications, because we train people. But, and here is what is important, with the promise of rapid and substantial gains. This is a promise of rapid and substantial gains. So gains are something that is very important. As soon as you see someone on a social network saying, hey, join me and you will earn 10,000 euros in the next 3 months, you know that it happens. It happens very rarely. We have some stars like Alex, but it's very rare. Most people that cannot afford that. And we have that on internet. If you buy my training, you will earn 10,000 euro dollars in 3 months. And it's just fake information. It's not giving the reality of the possible gains, earnings. And if this is why, and because the FTC in USA is it is mandatory, this is why we have the income disclosure that is on the bottom of our website, MWRLife.com website. And really, I push you to show it. It's not a problem as soon as you explain it. We have a lot of people who join and who would like to develop a business, but very few of them are able to live and to have enough earnings to live from this business. It's less than 10%. Is it surprising? No, not at all, because you have in Europe or in USA, you have a lot of people trying to develop their own business, and very few of them are able to do it. So it's nothing strange on that. So take care about gains, about earnings. It's not rapid. It is a real serious work. As much as you invest your time, you can get more earnings. But it's you know what I'm talking about. Okay, the group visions is in the world is binary. There are those who are the good ones, those who pay their taxes, who are honest, who are, but this one, they work for a company, they work for the dream of another one, and they are the losers. And on the other side, you have the winners. We are just like if we are the winners because we belong to a network. Okay, I mean, it's not needed to attack all the said normal businesses, saying that those who work there are the losers, because of course there's nothing with that, nothing to do with that. It's a social environment, your education, the way you I mean, a lot of things that are pushing you in a way or in another way, and you have your self thinking. But yeah, we live with others. We live in a society. Okay, it's not true to say that you're the losers if you are in a company. We are the winners because we are independent. It's not the good way. But you see, if it's not me who say that, it's the government who say, when people are talking to you like that, it's wrong. Don't go with them. And the leitmotif seems unchanging and urgent: get rich and change your life. Okay, this is okay. We say you can change your life. We are the lifestyle changer company, the company that can change your life. But we don't say that it's because you become rich, or we don't say that it's because maybe it's better to say, okay, money will not be a problem anymore. You can change your life. You can have you can dream, and you can target. Your vision is, what do you want to achieve, and this will change your life. But you see, get rich and change your life. Join us. It's not the good wording. Again, it's not always wrong, but there it's part of the MLM that is the red flags of the MLM. Okay, and we have. Always, again, it's not me who's saying that, it's the media who say that the wording is financial freedom, opportunity, invest to win, do business, do money, build money. Okay, all that are part of the MLM vocabulary, and we don't really want to be on this bad MLM vocabulary. Another element that I took was the fraud repression. What they say. They say that there's a new boom, there's a lot of opportunity on MLM, but take care, beware of high earnings promises, based mainly on increasing the number of affiliates and pressure tactics to encourage you to recruit new affiliates with promises of rewards. It's very important there, because as soon as the earnings are based only on recruiting new ambassadors, because we have ambassadors and we have clients. But many companies use just affiliates. We don't really know if it's client or ambassador or distributor. But okay, it's affiliates. As soon as your earnings are more dependent of your recruitment of new affiliates rather than developing external clients and clients, then it becomes something that is a fraud system. Okay, and just to give you a short video that they created, it is, you don't, it's in French, but I will translate it to you. Become trader for the Forex Pro and build a visual worldwide business. Just sponsor your account and earn more money. Game over. Being rich without doing anything is not possible. You don't become trader because you have a training of 2 hours. And this model is only based on the fact that you meet new people and be serious. And that's, you see that it's targeting the trading companies. But okay, we can understand behind that what is the message. So let's go and let's see the red flags. Okay, if a company, it's interesting to see the red flags globally and to adapt it to what is the difference with us, to understand what we do and how we do it correctly. Okay, no or low quality product or services. It's a red flag, because if it's a pyramid scheme, you don't need to sell, you just need to recruit and to have money from people you recruit. And do we say that we recruit clients? No, we prospect clients and we sponsor ambassadors. Are we paid on sponsoring ambassadors? No. Are we paid on prospecting clients? Yes. And I don't really like, just to make the difference, the word of recruiting clients, because it looks like you're recruiting people and you get earning on them and it's a pyramid scheme. No. Prospecting clients is something that 100% of all companies are paying salespeople on prospecting clients. They say recruiting clients, okay, but for us it could be badly interpreted. So those companies that are showing that it's the sales, or the service is not really important. What's really important is to recruit new distributors, is probably a pyramid scheme. And as I just told you, we make this difference. Unfounded product claims, it's overselling a benefit. On that, unfortunately, sometimes I see that we are overselling, you are overselling the benefits of the service. When you just have to get something in mind. You can say only what you can prove. If you want to say we have up to 70% of savings, can you prove? Yeah, you can prove that it exists. Sometimes we have some offers that are up to 70% of saving, but giving it as an allegation, just saying, just like if it was always the case, can you prove that something like more than 50% of our offers are producing more than or up to 70%? You cannot you cannot prove it. We can, but you can't, because you have to look in real time on over more than 2 million offers. So it's not possible. You cannot prove it. You cannot say it. If you can't prove it, don't say it, because this is what the fraud repression will look at. If you're having an allegation that is not clear or clean enough to have a transparent, a clean information for the consumer. High pressure. Okay, John. Oh, you know, it's you just have to talk to others. You can sleep. You don't have to do anything. Okay, someone who tells you don't do anything is not someone you want to work with. Okay, so for example, I saw that recently, that when you join a company, ask your sponsor, how many customers do you have? And if you ask your sponsor, how many customers do you have? He will tell you that he have real customers. So, okay, you have customers, you're paid on customers. Okay, it's clean. I understand it. Expensive ongoing training to our other business items. If with us, you don't have to. You don't have to pay for the marketing tools. I mean, to access the presentations, to access a lot of tools, you don't have to pay it. So, and if ever you pay it, there's no commission on it. If you pay to have the ID site presentation, nobody earned commissions. If you pay to have the now site system, nobody's getting commissions on that. It's just because we have a partnership and you have to pay for a special tool. But otherwise, all our tools are for free. I mean, it's part of the $99 that you pay when you become an ambassador. It's just part of it because you have a back office, you have a report system, you have your real time all your results, you have the marketing tools, you have the academy, you have all the documents that you need to have to understand and to develop and to promote the company and to develop your business. Okay. When it's an exaggeration, when people are an EMLM promoting employment is probably a scam because it's not, you cannot use the word of be employee or have a fixed earning. All that is linked to the fact that none of our distributors are employees. I mean, it's this simple because yeah, we work in a different type of business model. Other red flags. So you see on all these red flags, the differences that are between what we see usually on the market and what we do. Look at all deceptive and potentially illegal practices as promises of guaranteed income or claims that you can make substantial money with minimal effort. We talk about that. It's better to say to someone, okay, you will invest time. I will help you or the full upline. There will be a full team to help you to develop and to help you to grow and to reach your goal. I mean, it's your interest and it's our interest. So we work together. But believe me, you have to understand a full company. So it takes time. No problem. We are here to help you on that. It will not be easy, but you will be trained and you will find your way to make it easier and easier and finally to become a pro. And this is what we want from you. I mean, whatever the time you spend on the activity, we want you to act like a pro. So this transparent and honest communication is key when you speak to an ambassador or to a client. If when people want to pressure you to say, hey, you need to come right now, except when there's a promo or promotion, of course, but usually when people say, hey, you have to take your spot right now on the structure because you will have more earnings. It's a pyramid. This simple. It's because you're above others on the structures that you're making more earnings. It doesn't depend on the commercial method or commercial sales of a service or product. So if it's not that, if it's a question of position in the structure, it's a pyramid. So no way. And we used to say, if they won't give you answers, don't give them your money. Okay, because this is what scams are usually having. Are we avoiding questions? No, not at all. And we have a full FAQ. We have a full support agents, more than 60 agents who are able to answer any question you can have, and you can use this FAQ to answer questions very clearly. Don't be afraid. We are very good The service is very good. You don't need, nobody need to oversell it, to try to, yeah, to say that the system is doing more than it really does. So be very clear. And if people are telling, when people are telling you, okay, I don't want to tell you the company name, of course, you know that it will not be good. So when presenting as a synthesis, when you present the MLM, when you present MWRLife, adopt a pro vocabulary because you're a pro. It's not a question of time. It's not a question of earnings. If you spend 1 hour a week on the activity, good, very good. But spend this hour as a pro and be trained to be a pro. If it's 5 days a week, okay, you have to be a pro and to adopt a pro vocabulary, a pro attitude, and a pro mindset. Explain what we do and link with, and you can link it with the traditional business if you want, but you don't criticize it. You can link it. I linked our business model when I say that as any salesperson in the world, when they bring a client to the company, they get a recognition for that. They get a bonus. So I'm well linking to traditional business. No problem with that. Do not oppose what we do with traditional system, with what traditional business do. Show the difference. You know, traditional business on my mind is just, yeah, what most of the companies are doing with employees, with a structure that is purely in a pyramid, whatever we want. I mean, it's not an illegal pyramid, but you have one boss and many workers above. So it's I mean, having a pyramid scheme is socially, we have one government that is a pyramid. It's not illegal. I mean, it's just a structure. Many companies are like pyramid, no problem. What's the problem is when the pyramid is showing some illegal stuff or action or methods. Show the reality, for example, use, as I told you, use the income disclosure or just say what possible savings. If you don't want to say, because you understood that you cannot say up to 70%, for example, you can say, okay, we have super savings. I did X% of savings. You can use that because it's your experience, or if it's just a value judgment, super savings, incredible savings, it's okay. You're not showing that because maybe for you 10% savings is something incredible, and it is. So okay, we go far above that, but it's okay. When you explain the warranty, never, I saw that recently, someone saying satisfied or refunded. No, it's not a warranty. Our warranty is not saying that. So if you say 150% warranty, just at least put a star, yeah, a sign on just after warranty to report people to have a full explanation. I mean, you cannot pretend that people will be refunded if just they find a better price somewhere. It's not working this way. There's a limit of time. They have to show us what they prove. We have to be able to see the difference too. So to link to the company or to the platform that is offering this price that is better than our price. We have to control it. We have to be sure that it's not a promotion. We have to be sure that it's public website or public price that is showing. Then we will refund in the travel credits. So I mean, okay, there's a lot of explanations, but you cannot say just 100% guarantee. You have to explain it or to show that there's some details somewhere. And position the ambassadors as entrepreneurs. So let's see very quickly. Let's see how to define MWRLife. MWRLife, maybe you can take a screenshot of that. MWRLife is a private club of travelers and entrepreneurs, only accessible by invitation or through invitations, which allows its members, now I'd rather like to call members the clients, to benefit from great savings through the Travel Advantage exclusive platform in exchange of a monthly membership fee. That's just it. 4 lines to explain what MWRLife is. Okay, let's go in some details. I told you about many things. So we don't use, let's see who are our clients and who are the ambassadors. None of them are affiliates. We don't use this word of affiliates where it's a mix of, we don't really know who's client and who's distributor. So they are not affiliates. Members are clients. They cannot earn commission, they can earn travel credits. If they recommend someone, if they just have a recommendation, okay, and just someone through them is joining us, okay, they get travel credits. An ambassador will get commissions. They have the ambassadors have the mandate to put prospect in relation with the company, and they earn commission if they qualify for the commission plan. And it's not mandatory to be an ambassador to be a client. And it's not mandatory to be a client to be an ambassador. It's a choice. Both are separated. It's an option. So as well as it is, yeah, I mean, it's important to show that we have tens of thousands of clients who are not ambassadors. And most of them, we should say 95% of them are VIP clients. But it's good. It's very good because it's developing, okay, we are showing that we have real clients. And again, I can be just an ambassador, and if I get direct clients, I will get the points to qualify to the commission plan and to get commissions. So it's an option, and it's very clear. We are very clear on that. The clients, so the clients, they pay a monthly membership to benefit from an exclusive access to the unique Travel Advantage booking platform. And this is what they pay for. Everything else is just something that we added. Sometimes we have someone who's not happy, who say, I want to get refunded, and you need to refund all my loyalty points. No, no, because we don't have to refund something that was free. So you just pay to get access to the Travel Advantage booking platform. Loyalty points, travel credits, it's all added benefits for loyalty, to get more advantages to the customers. Okay, so what the clients, what they do, they benefit from a grace period when registering. Yes, when clients register, they have a grace period. They have 14 days grace period, and if ever they paid yesterday or 2 days ago, not more, the membership, and they want to resign, then we will refund them because we are cool. Benefit from free travel credits for any service they book. So they get travel credits for most of the services they book, because, for example, they don't get travel credit for life experiences. Applicable on most of the services of the Travel Advantage platform. And they benefit from free loyalty point depending on the membership they choose. Clients don't use the loyalty points to book any service they want for free on the platform. Okay, except after 12 months of loyalty. Okay, but otherwise, when I hear someone saying, yeah, you pay $120, but you get loyalty points and you can have free, you can travel for free. No, I don't like that. You cannot say that. You can say that you have loyalty points that decrease the amount of your next bookings. They keep their loyalty points if they cancel or downgrade. No, it's loyalty. I mean, loyalty. If you're not loyal, if you cancel, you're not anymore loyal. You don't get your loyalty points. Okay. Or if you downgrade, it's the same. And they earn commission. No, clients don't earn commission. They only earn travel credits. What about ambassadors? They have a mandate to put prospect in touch with the company. In return of these referrals, they receive commissions directly related to the development of the number of clients they have sponsored. Okay. This is what's important. They are business providers, entrepreneurs who are business providers, and an ambassador can be a client if he wants to. And if I have an ambassador, I sponsor him, and okay, he wants to be a client because he loves the booking platform. Okay, can be a client. I will be paid on the fact that he's a client, not on the fact that he's an ambassador. Okay, very clear. They are independent contractor. Okay, let's speak about the contract. Sometimes, I mean, 1 or 2 times a year, I have someone saying, hey, I don't have a contract. I need a contract. You have a contract. The contract is what you sign when you become ambassador. You sign, you have all the conditions, you made all the free choices, then you have the rules and politics of the company, and you say that you agree that you saw and understood it, and you agree that you saw and understood the commission plan, and you sign it. Okay, so you have some articles, some rules, and a signature with a date, and we keep the signature. So it's a contract, but it's an online contract. So they are independent. They are backed by an international group in the field of travel in charge of putting customers in relation with the company. So they have a lot of tools to help them to develop their mission to promote MWRLife and Travel Advantage. The vector of development of the number of they are those who are developing the number of clients and ambassadors in the network. So they are those who are developing the company and through their company and through in link with their own objectives. The link that allows they are the link between the clients and the ambassadors of the teams. They are facilitators, trainers, they are model, and they are responsible. They take in charge their actions. If it's an illegal action, they will have problem. We will not. They will. We will not. Okay, we will come back to that a little bit later. They are not a travel agency. Of course not, because if a distributor, if an ambassador is saying, I'm a travel agency, it means that he needs, for Europe, he needs to have a financial warranty and a professional civil responsibility insurance. And of course, as an individual or as a micro entrepreneur, you don't get that. You're not a travel agency. Travel Advantage is a travel agency, but your mission is to link the clients with the company. You are not an ambassador, is not a travel or travel service merchant, is not a travel organizer or coach, a travel coach or a travel planner or whatever. He's not an MWRLife employee. Of course, it becomes now, but you see, sometimes I can see that I'm in charge of I'm the development manager for MWRLife. No, you're not. None of you, no ambassador can have this title of development manager or regional director. Or what I hate is I am paid to travel. Nobody's paying you to travel. You pay to travel, and you're making savings, or you can use travel credits, and you can use your loyalty points. Who said we paid you to travel? So forget that. And there's no, for example, elite ambassadors. To be an elite is to be a client. To be an ambassador can be silver, gold, or so on. Okay, just make it very clear, because sometimes I'm just inventing things. I'm just telling what I see sometimes. Travel Advantage, it's the booking platform, exclusive and unique, member of ETOA, registered in Europe with the travel license and the professional service responsibility, and we are registered with Atout France because it's mandatory to develop in France, not to develop in Europe, but to develop in France. Okay, member of ETOA. ETOA is an organization that is working to develop the travel industry in Europe. So it's good to be part of them, and we are part of IATA, TIDS. It means that we are in a certain category of the IATA system because we are recognized as distributors, not as producing tickets. Okay. Oh, we go in some details. Okay, let's go back to the business model, just to be sure that you understood. Now with more clarification, we have a client. This client is paying a membership, monthly membership, that is VIP or elite. Through this membership, he gets access to a booking platform that is called Travel Advantage. Travel Advantage is working with vendors. These vendors are bringing us some gross prices, and we add a very small margins for the benefit of the client. Because of that, he's making a lot of savings. Clients are put in relation with the company through ambassadors who are part of MWRLife, and because they bring client to the company, they get commissions and bonuses. You see how simple it is. I mean, it is what we do, and this is our business model. So you don't need to go more to go in. Probably if you just on an elevator pitch, you don't need to go for more than that. Okay, let's do a quick quiz. Get the answer for you because I don't want to open the chat room, but or it will take because you're hundreds. I mean, you're more than oh gosh, you're about more than 500s. So okay, just ask you the question. Is it possible to say I am an elite ambassador? Yes, no. Ding, ding, ding. Those of you said, yeah, I can be an elite ambassador are wrong because there's no elite ambassador. We can say I am an ambassador and an elite customer. So there's no rank of elite for ambassadors. Understood it? Ambassadors are getting commission when they recruit other ambassadors. Yes or no? Ding, ding, ding. Of course, no. They don't get any commission. They can recruit as much other ambassadors as they want. They will not receive any commission on the $99 that the ambassadors are paying to register as ambassador. It's an easy business. Just have to sign two new ambassadors, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. Possible? Yes? No? Ding, ding. No, of course, no, you cannot say that. Of course, it is just a shortcut that is totally absurd. I mean, there's no sense on that. You need to work. I mean, and there's more. We have 9 different bonuses, so it's not just that. I promise I have a lot of success. Look at my back office. I hate that. You don't need, your experience is the light of your path. I mean, it's not applicable for others. So if you want to show that the company is strong, that it gives to other an opportunity to develop a strong business, yeah, you can do it, but you can explain it. Your own situation is not needed to be shown. MWRLife is not a pyramid because we deliver real services. Ding, right, yes, no, yes, no, yes, of course, yeah. It's not the only reason, but you as a distributor are selling a real service. So it's a commercial action and it's not a position in a structure. Look at that. Ask yourself, how much are you earning more than your sponsors? Many of you earn more than their sponsors. And because they earn more than the outline, that's not possible to have this structure, this illegal pyramid structure. MWRLife is not a Ponzi system because we don't pay interest. Yes, no? Yes, no? Yes, no? Okay. It's yes and no, because Ponzi systems are usually on the financial part, but it could be a Ponzi if we were paying on recruiting ambassadors and asking ambassadors to pay a lot just to pay the commissions of those who are above. It should be a Ponzi system, but we don't. On the Ponzi system, when people stop entering in the system, paying to enter the system, the Ponzi system is not able to deliver the commissions of those who are leaving the system. What if we don't recruit any more ambassadors or clients? No problem. The existing clients will pay the membership fee because they have a real booking platform. They love the service, they love the support, they love what you bring to them. So they want to continue to pay for this monthly fee. And no problem, you as an ambassador will still be paid, even if no more clients are entering in the system. So, other quiz on Travel Advantage. You can save up to 70% on hotels bookings. Yes, no? Yes, no? Yes, no? I said no, no, You cannot say up to 70% or X% unless you can prove it, okay? Accumulate your loyalty points and use it to travel for free. No, except if you are after 12 months, but it's new, okay? Until now, in any case, your loyalty points can be used in a certain range, okay? So this assumption is not good enough. You get you get a satisfied or your money back warranty. I told you no, you cannot say that because it's not satisfied or refunded warranty. It is not that, you know, I explained it. You can benefit from gross prices. Huh? You can benefit from gross prices, right or wrong? It's wrong. The client is not, we are not putting just the gross prices. We have, because it's legal, we have to add a margin. So it's not just gross prices or cost price. It is gross prices plus a small margin, but a margin that is very, very small and a lot smaller than what competitors are usually doing. Because MWRLife, oh, this one is quite difficult. Because MWRLife is not paying for ads, for publicity, you can get great prices on the Travel Advantage platform, right or wrong? Because we don't pay, MWRLife is not paying for ads, you can get great prices on the Travel Advantage platform. I'm sure that many of you said yes, but in fact it's no. Remember the business model. It's because Travel Advantage is getting gross price with very small margins that the clients are getting great prices. And it's because the model is, we give you as entrepreneurs, as ambassadors, we give you, you're in charge of promoting MWRLife and Travel Advantage. So we don't have to pay a communication agency to promote MWRLife and Travel Advantage. We'd rather like to pay you, and we pay you through the commissions to promote MWRLife and Travel Advantage. So the ads are for MWRLife. Gross prices are for Travel Advantage. Here we mix both, so it's wrong. Okay, let's speak about procedures and policies. Cross-recruiting. What is cross-recruiting? Very easy. Cross-recruiting is when you try to recruit people within the company that are on other teams. Okay, cross-recruiting is totally forbidden for us. If you're suspected of cross-recruiting, we will question you, we will launch an investigation, and we will see if what people told us is right or not. If you cannot cross-recruit. Of course, a client can decide with who he wants to become a client. But on the ethic, if you spend time with a client, one question is to say, oh, you know Travel Advantage and MWR? Oh yeah, you know part of it because Jeanette told you about that. Okay, if I should be very happy to help you, but to ask Jeanette because she will be linked with you, and you go to another one. Okay, so now you have your clients. You would not be happy if someone else, another ambassador or someone else, is trying to recruit those you registered on your teams. I mean, your clients or your ambassadors. So it is not accepted. It is cross-recruiting. Respect of others. We have not this problem now. We had it sometimes, very few times, but we had it with conflicts, and we don't accept that. There's no insults, there's no defaming are not admitted on our rules and policies. Okay, we need to respect others. Nobody need to agree with what everyone is saying, but we respect others. And it's important because we are strong on that also during the events. Nobody is allowed to insult, not to respect someone from the team initiative. For example, we had this situation. So respect of others is what we ask you and what we ask any ambassadors as adults, people. Never let people think that you're a company. It's very important. I see some posts using the Travel Advantage or the MWRLife image, just the logos. So if someone from the fraud is looking at the post and they see that on the post it's quick earnings, join us and you will earn 10,000 euros in 3 months and up to 70% of savings and they will say, okay, this company is a scam because they think that it's a company. So what will happen is that we will inform you that your post is not correct, because usually many people from the field are telling us, hey, what the hell? I saw that on Facebook or Instagram or any other network. So we look at it and we send an email saying, hey, your post, please take away this post because it's not it's not good. It's not respecting our policies and procedures. And if the person is not doing it in a very short period of time, we suspend its account. No way to have a post for something that you cannot use. Sometimes we suspend the account before we send the email because we saw that there were some very, very wrong wordings and dangerous. And it's also protect us, because if ever the ambassador is still showing some wrong allegations, we can say, yeah, we know we took actions to avoid that. And it's okay for all the authorities. They know that we are the company, we cannot control everyone, but as soon as we have an information, we react on that. It's very important. You are not the company, and you will see that on the FAQ, you have the same logo, the same image, MWRLife independent distributor, or Travel Advantage independent distributor. I will show you that just a bit later. Respect the laws. Of course, we respect the laws. You have to respect the laws too. You have to register yourself. You have to declare your earnings. So there's different ways to do it, and some of it are explained on the FAQ. Never oversell. Stop overselling. Speaking of easy money, easy earnings, don't oversell. It's better to lower sell. I don't know if it's a good word, but to undersell and deliver more than to oversell and deliver less. Because on the second case, you will lose the client or you will lose your ambassadors, because he will find that you were lying to him or to her. So never oversell. Just give, again, just tell and give what you can prove and what's true. If you oversell, you're in a dangerous situation. What's about the FAQ? The FAQ is giving you the good practices in communication. It's giving you the business model in detail. All the possibilities to declare yourself with a focus with France and Europe, and it's different in different countries, but as soon as you try to get information, you will find it. And there are 60 questions. What I can do, I'm gonna show you some elements of the FAQ. Let me just change my screen here. I would like to diaporama. Here it is. Okay, here is the FAQ. There's all this question. It's in English. You find it on you go on your back office as an ambassador, you click on Academy, accept the Academy, you go on Marketing Tools, and you get the FAQ. You have all these questions. You have all these elements, and I will show it in different ways soon. You have the business model that is explaining, oh, there's still the plus, I will correct that. That is giving you in detail how the business model is, and I presented it to you. There's the travel credits and so on. Interesting is you have the income disclosure. We answer some questions like how can I grow on the ranks within MWRLife. You have all the registrations we have. You have all the links to show the registration we get. You have what to do if I have a problem with a booking. You see here are the image, the logos that you can use as an independent distributor when you're making a post, or when you're presenting something concerning Travel Advantage and MWRLife. You have on the question 59, you have what terms or usage should I avoid in my communication? And many things that I just told you are summarized here. And what legal information must be included and what are the possible consequences of non-compliance. Just for you to know, there are some consequences if you're not respecting the rules. The minimum consequence is that we will suspend your account. But if it goes too far and the authorities go to you and they ask you, you can have a penalty, you can have, I mean, it's really not for fun. We protect you because until now, if the authorities for Europe, they want to know something, they will ask me and I will explain to them everything. And it will be the same, almost the same everywhere. But now you need to be 100% clear and legal. And this is just what we ask you to do. So happy to have you. I hope it gave you some good informations, and that's it, guys. I think that we are good on this presentation. I tried to make it in 1 hour. I think that's it. Don't hesitate if you have some questions. You can ask the support, you can ask your upline, you can ask me for any question that you should have, and of course we will be able to answer it to you. Okay, I hope, just a point that is on the FAQ. If you're making a comparison between an offer on, let's say, Booking and an offer that you see, the same offer on Travel Advantage, please, you must give all the elements. Of course, the public price, you show the difference, and you add the website, the link of the website, and the date and the hour when you did this comparison. So it's on www.traveladvantage.com at the 24th of June 2025 at 8 p.m. and versus www.booking.com 24th of June and at 8 p.m. And you have to do that because you must show the customer that your comparison is real. And if ever he wants to, or if the authorities want to check it, because you gave them this information, they can check it. If it has no information, it's not a transparent information given to the client. Okay, I think that I just take my notes. I think that I gave you, I gave you all this. I had a question. What are my legal action that I can do if I see that there's someone who's defaming me or defaming the company? You can collect all the informations, of course. You collect it. You don't answer right away. You collect the information. You make screenshots. You record the voices. Okay, you collect as much information as you can, and you can send it to us if it's, for example, for someone who was in a team and who decided to use to be in another team without respecting the 6 months. It is on the FAQ, the 6 months delay, because you have to cancel if you want to change your team to move to another team, you need to cancel your account and wait for 6 months before you can register again in another team. If you don't do that, usually we know it. We are informed of that. And what happens is that we bring you back to your initial position, whatever you did on the other position. So if it took us 3 months before we were informed that you created a second account in a different team, you will lose everything you did on the second account, and you will be back on the initial account. And it happens. I mean, the support, we used to do that when it happens. So this is important when people try to move from an account to another. And we don't hesitate to suspend any concerning any account. It's not a question of status, it's just a question of ethic and to be honest, and not to try to bypass the system. The other point, if someone is defaming or insulting you, you collect all the information, as I told you before, and you can send it to us. Probably there will be no legal action because it's very, very difficult to, for insult it could be, but for defamation, it's very borderline with the freedom of thinking what we want to think and to express what we want to express. So it's not an easy game, but of course, you always can report it to us and we will give you, probably we will advise, recommend what you could do to, to simplify the situation. But be sure that as soon as everybody is respecting our rules, is respecting other people, there are no problems. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. I think that I told you everything I wanted to cover. And again, take care. Be great. I wish you a lot of success. I will wish you a lot of happiness. And always give the truth. Always be honest with clients and ambassadors. Don't oversell. And you'll see that your business will grow very fast. And as soon as you present the business model, you will have very few objections. Take care. Thank you very much. And bye-bye.